when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Navy's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. The give to the fullback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to... He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it at the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. On the option. He'll toss it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. To cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He leaves it with his back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Stanford wants to push the pace. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Davis. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Smashes through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Stanford! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Hodges. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Quarterback may change this route. back to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Stanford lines up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air, it's Harold. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks there. Let's see if they try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense, you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. The ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth and 4.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That brings him to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Quick completion on the out route. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Stanford going back to work with another first down. They'll give it to the back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Stanford quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Snagged in the middle, it's Davis. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
They'll ride Davis here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. He's got it again. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Stanford to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and inches. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Moses. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now moving it out and putting a drive together. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw, it's Harold. That's caught. It's Hodges. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Fox. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Stanford.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Still up by 8 after the miss. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll open the second half on the ground. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Davis. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Under fire. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Dropping back, it's Harold. Fires deep on the run. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. First and 10 from the 23. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this defense, man, they do it again. Like, they've done an unbelievable job of forcing field goals. And another opportunity, backing the offense up, getting the sack, maybe an opportunity to do it again.
Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Leonard. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll cut this lead down to 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Washington State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They just keep firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Monroe. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Hampton. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Touchdown, Stanford! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off and runs through another one. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, the ground game. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Quarterback on the keeper. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Runs through the tackle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Breaks into the open. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Leonard. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And Navy will go back on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Navy quick to the line.
Third down coming up.
Defense playing a bail technique. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner is stopped. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Hard running there.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll run play action. On the run, still looking. Turning it on. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Tight end now in motion. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Plucks it out of the air. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hall. Touchdown, Stanford! And the route is on.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Here's the pressure. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Stanford wants to push the pace. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap.
6
remain. Flag. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback adapting. Finds some fresh air. There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.